Okay guys, it's time for another one of these Habs news update thingamajiggies, and in today's jiggy we got a Walmart shopping cart full of trade rumors to cover. We got some injury updates, and there's also been some roster movement going on that we're going to take a look at as well. So let's dive right into it. But first, before we begin, if you're a fan of the Habs, or you think that Kent Hughes looks much better with Yager's hair, then please consider subscribing to my channel, as I upload a crap ton of hockey content and would really enjoy having some more you grasshoppers tag along for the roar. Now, what do we got here? First up, let's get the goalie updates right out of the way, starting with Carey Price. Things are finger-licking good all of a sudden. He's looking better and better all the time. He hasn't had a setback in quite some time now, knock on wood. Legend has it, there's still a good chance that we're going to see him return before the season ends, so get ready for that. Now as for Andrew Hammond, well, he's also getting closer to returning as well. But I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were him because of this guy, Jake Allen. Holy shit, how many of these guys are there? According to Marty St. Louis, Allen is ready to return, and there's a 95% chance that he's going to be playing in the game tomorrow night, which is kind of cool. Okay, it's going to be neat to see Allen get back in action. It's been a while now since we've seen him, and I assume this means Caden Primo is going to get sent back down to Laval any minute now. As for Samuel Montembeault, this kid is going to get to sit back, put his feet up, and watch Allen work from the bench. Moving on to the forwards, Ryan Poehling is not good at all, guys. He got placed on injury reserve yesterday. He's going to be out long term from that hit from Justin Braun behind the Flyers net, which, you know, wasn't too vicious of a hit or anything like that. It wasn't suspension worthy. But Poehling, he got his bell rung. He got his bell rung again, and I'm a little worried about him. So with Poehling out, the Canadiens decided to call up Jesse Ylonen from the Rocket, but I doubt this guy is getting too comfy because a lot of players seem to be returning anyway. And it's been kind of a strange sequence of events over the last 48 hours. We also found out that Matthew Perreault was placed on waivers today. And keep in mind, it was only like a couple of weeks ago that this guy, you know, talked about potentially being dealt to another team anyway. He's got high hopes to win a cup. And, well, he might get his wish after all. Not in a trade, of course, but just because Gordon and Hughes pretty much put him in a trash can outside the Bell Center. You want Perreault? Come get him! Moving on to some more news. Let's take a look at our old pal, Cole Caufield, who has been on absolute fire lately. This guy's been a goal-scoring machine all of a sudden, and you gotta love it. The Canadiens may have lost their game against the Coyotes, but hey, leave it to Caufield to give you the greatest 8 seconds of your life. That's right, he scored 2 beauty goals in a matter of 8 seconds, putting himself up there with some great names. He looks like he's having a lot of fun out there, and it's nice to see. And yeah, if you enjoyed watching 2 goals in 8 seconds from Caufield, you're gonna love watching 8 goals in 2 seconds, because that's what's up next on his to-do list. He's got 11 goals and 16 assists now, and you know what? He's just 21 years old. Cut him some slack. He is going to be part of the future, and no matter how shitty the Habs are playing, you want guys like him and Suzuki playing good. Now that we got Caufield out of the way, let's talk about some taller hockey players. There's been some more tidbits from our boy Elliot Friedman. You know, he was having some more of his thoughts again, including a thought regarding Shea Weber. Apparently, the Coyotes are rumored to be a team that may be interested in buying the Shea Weber contract, you know, to help them meet the cap floor. Now, I'm still not sure what kind of a return this contract could fetch for the Canadiens. If anyone would like to elaborate, then go right ahead down in the comments section. Friedman would also feed the pigeons some Christian Dvorak news. As we all know, he's getting really close to returning right now. He's probably not happy with the way his season has been going statistically so far, but according to Friedman, there's still some teams in the West that got their eyes on him. Yeah, they want him. They're still interested in Dvorak, and they know what he's capable of. They're circling around the Habs right now like a pack of coyotes. Friedman thinks that the Calgary Flames could be one of the teams that are interested, so from what I've been reading, don't be shocked if Christian Dvorak is not a member of the Montreal Canadiens next season. Now, as you're already aware, there's only a couple of games left before the trade deadline, and all eyes are on Ben Chiarot right now. Where's he gonna go? Who's gonna get him? Kent Hughes and the Habs, you know, they're playing it smart. They kept him out of the lineup during the game against Arizona. If it were up to me, I would have kept him out earlier than this, but it is what it is. He's out now, and the next game he plays will probably be with another team. His time is up. He's going to be gone at any second, and I still think he's going to get a sweet return. I mean, if you just take a look at the Josh Manson trade yesterday, Ben Chiarot is going to bring back a juicy return. I can sense it. I can smell it. Apparently, there's a lot of teams in the mix on Ben Chiarot. We got St. Louis, Toronto, Carolina, just to name a few. But also, again, the Calgary Flames, okay? Because apparently they're interested in everybody. The big boss man, Pierre LeBrun, was talking about the Calgary Flames interested in Chiarot over the past couple of days. He would say, yeah, they kicked the tires on him earlier this season, back when the Ravioli trade went down, and now they're circling back to Ben Chiarot again. And apparently, Jacob Pelletier seems to be the big-name prospect of the Flames that Kent Hughes is asking for here. He's a Quebec-born player, just 21 years old, a first-round draft pick in 2019, and he plays left wing. Check it out. He's got 48 points in 48 games in the AHL this year, and this would be wicked if Hughes can pry him from the fingertips of the Calgary Flames. Kudos to the Flames, though, okay? Despite a high production from this kid down in the AHL, they played it smart. They left him down there. They're trying to develop it properly. A guy can dream. A guy can dream. Let's get him in there. Let's do it. Man. Anyway, guys, it's going to be a fun trade deadline. That does it for this video. Don't forget to karate chop the like button on the way out of here. And hey, I'll see you next time.